Hey, hello, my name is Lake Pondling. I am this little green dude down in the corner here. And welcome to a Dungeon and Trail stream. So I'll be doing this for about, if the last one is any indication, it'll just take me probably about an hour to do this. So, uh, relax, sit back, and we'll do a dungeon together. So, how this works, if those of you who haven't been here for the last one I did a few weeks ago, well, you notice that there's the difference that I have a little PNG tuber guy representing me. Thanks to my friend Cobalt the Mad Mage for doing that piece of artwork for me. He does a lot of. He's done pixel work for me for uh, since I've known the guy, and I've known him for quite a while. Probably a good 5 or 10 years. Well, 5 years I've known him. Now, he hasn't done any pixel art all the time, but still, um, yeah, he's the one that did my little Kappa dude. He did the initial design animal creature, and then I did I gave him suggestions on the layout, the outfit, all that stuff. So, yeah, Dungeon and Chill. So, over here in Google Docs, I have a dungeon generator. So it's basically a series of tables I roll on to decide different things about what we're doing. So we have a basic theme, and the theme can be caves, mines, temple, tower, forest, ship, manor, sewers, crypt, school, palace, underwater ruins, farm, theater, store, guild building, classic dungeon, factory, workshop, a castle or fortress, or maker's choice, which means I would get to pick that either of any of those or something completely different. As for, we like to give our animals a theme. I like to give a theme of, so it's like all the creatures in here are fey creatures, or they're all animals or aberrations. Now, Pathfinder 2e has been released and changed since I built this dungeon generator originally, as has the revision come out. So some creature types may have changed, because I don't think like outsiders is necessarily a type anymore. I know undead is definitely still around. You're always going to have undead. And so then the rest of these are how many of are like some determining factors. So the basic theme and monster structure are here, and then the others we have are we have rooms, party level, any like hidden rooms or entrances, traps, encounters, and puzzles. So, not every room is going to have the same amount of encounters. Not every, yeah, you get how it works. So, we're going to go ahead and start by rolling a d20 for the basic theme. That is a 5. So, we're going to be building a forest, like an enchanted forest. That can be interesting. Usually, forest dungeons are kind of not done because nobody like it's not something people think of as they think dungeon. They don't think enchanted forest. But if you go into like Arthurian myth or any sort of fairy tale, there's a lot of forest dungeons. Grimm's fairy tales have a ton. You think about it. Think about Hansel and Gretel. Ton of encounters. So it's a classic of Germanic and European literature. Is the idea of the enchanted forest. It's been around for a long, long time. So, what kind of creatures are we going to be dealing with in our forest? So this is a D12 roll. What kind of creatures are in the forest? 11. Okay, undead. So, some sort of necromantic power has moved into the forest and cast its corrupting influence over the forest. So, inside we'll probably find animal zombies and human skeletons, and so then that kind of gives me a little bit of an idea as a layout that we're probably going to be like the essential objective is there's going to be some sort of undead boss at the center that is causing the corruption, or undead source. Could be like a crystal or a necrotic artifact or some kind that is just sitting there corrupting this forest. Alright, so alright, so undead forest, how many rooms? So in this case, less rooms and more clearings or areas. So that's 2d6. 10. So there are going to be 10 different chambers in this. So let me just make some notes to myself. Undead forest. 10 chambers. So there needs to be at least 10 rooms. There can be more. I can decide, I'm going to give myself the power to tweak it, but I will try to do 10 as many. Alright, so what level are we designing for? What level is our party? Anywhere from, wrong one. 1 to 20. Level 14. Level 14. It's pretty high level. And that's just about the right level for a lich. Or a demi-lich in some games. So, definitely we could take lich as our evil boss. Evil forest boss. Alright, are there going to be hidden rooms and chambers in our enchanted undead forest? Let's see. So, we're gonna do evens odds. So we're just gonna do a basic d6 roll for this. 2. No hidden entrances. So what you see is what you get. Are there traps? Did someone set a trap? Chart says no traps. How many fights are we going to have in this dungeon crawl? That is more than the number of chambers we have. 5. So 5 encounters. And then the last one is puzzle roll. So are we going to include things like puzzles? 2. So that says yes, puzzle. Okay. Alright, so that gives us a place to start. So, I'm going to see, I think we've got tradition trees available. Let's see. Alright, I know it's blacked out right now. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna switch to my map making program. Y'all enjoy the music. There we go. Properties. Okay. There we go. Let's go ahead and get rid of that text. Yes. Okay, cool. So this is my map making program. It is, I'll go ahead and pull up the About. RPG Map Editor 2. Created by Sebastian Bernard. I think I got it on itch.io. So we're going to go ahead and start building our map. Now, it's going to be a little bit different than building traditionally. So I'm going to start by filling, since we're doing a forest as our map, what I'm going to start doing is by filling the background with a grass texture. And this will do scale. So then trees, now I can build like blocks of trees like this. So what I'm going to be doing, I can build blocks of trees like this. So how I'm going to do this is I'm going to use these trees to build my chambers like this. Okay. So here's our first chamber done, and then I can fill in any gaps with this. There we go. So this is, I know it's a little different than how I normally have to do it, but since we've got a forest map. Alright, so that is our first room. So we got a lot of space to go. So let's build a pathway of trees going here. Let's give the players a choice. Do a very basic split. And then let's put a chamber. Put this in here. Put a chamber in here. Here-ish. Yep. And then let's go out this way a bit. And then up. And then we'll just fill this whole section in with trees. So this is impenetrable forest. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a... do a chamber here. Okay, so let's make this look a little more like a chamber. So if you hold the right mouse button down, it will delete whatever you put on top. Okay, let's go ahead and delete that. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and label it to keep track. So this would be 1. This would be 2. This would be 3. Because remember, we need 10. I rolled that we need 10 different. So let's go ahead and put make a hall here. And let's go up. And then let's go up, and then let's go over. Let's go like over this way. Build, and then build chamber number. Build another chamber here. And then I'll fill this in and say, no, all this is impenetrable forest. Okay, and then I'll go and fill these chunks of forest in. So, 1, 2, 3. So this is going to be 4. I'll go ahead and close this part up because I don't have much more room on this side. I might just make this a dead end. You're gonna have a good dead end in some puzzles, in some dungeons. You know, there's just no point going down that path. And that's a good philosophy to have with some of your ornery peoples, your humanity. Da, da, ba, ba, da, ba, ba. All right, so yeah, so we'll then bring the path over here. So we'll bring it up and then around here, and then we will. Oh, let's put a stream in. Let's put in like a stream crossing, a pool crossing the stream crossing the path here that the players will have as an obstacle, as like a natural obstacle we're going to have to figure out. So this technically will be, so this is 1, 2, 3. So this is chamber 4. The river crossing is 5. Don't be afraid to throw in environmental hazards or collapsed floors or, you know, something, a challenge for the players. A skill challenge. It isn't just like, oh, we'll go to next room and fight thing. So, well, wrong thing. That's like poisonous polluted water, which we might use eventually. Okay, so then I'll put another, so say there's another chamber. So this would be 6. So 6 would be here. And so we'll go ahead and make the path out of here, going up this way. How much more space do I have? That's just the whole map. But okay, so you see I've got a little more space I can work with. So let's put another chamber. Oops, that's a wall. I don't want to put that in there. Put it there. So yeah, let's put a chamber in here. Like so. So this is 6, so that would make this area number 7. I'm labeling as we go, so I can figure out what I want to do. You know, I have an idea. So we're going to go ahead and clear this area here out. So we have a path forward. Go and build that. Go and build that. So let's go ahead and say this at one point was like a couple of like, so these blocks I'm putting here were like former woodcutters' homes. So this is 8. So this is 8 here. All right. Yes, I want a tree again. So we'll put in a path here, path here, path here. So we're gonna double back a little bit. So go ahead and put chamber 9, clearing 9, I guess, right here. So this is 9. Whatever my text button is. Okay, so this is 9. And then bring the forest down, close these gaps here. And then what I'll do is change. So this is now like corrupted, filthy water. So you come in, there's this like thing of corrupted, filthy water, and in the center of chamber 10, so let's say this is all like a pool of like corrupt, dirty, filthy water with like nasty things floating in it. So, and in the center, let's do, there we go. We'll put in an island of dirt. So nothing grows there. Actually, let's make this whole zone, instead of grass, let's make this whole zone dirt. Ah! Oops. Okay. Redo it. Okay. Yeah, we're doing it live, boys and girls. We're doing it live. Okay. So this is our pool of corrupt water. And then in the center of our pool, we're going to put an island. And then in the island, we're going to do the Lich's house. Now, this does mean that there's going to be an additional map. How long have we been running for? Half an hour. Well, this hasn't taken as long as I thought it would do. Let's see. Do you want to, should we, guys and girls, do a, well, we still have to put in encounters. So, okay. Let's see. Okay, we have a lot of choices. But for now, I was just looking at the, so let's go ahead and drop where we want encounters. Probably not in the first room. Yes, encounter there. Probably one here. Leave this empty. Do we have 5 encounters to put in? Yeah. One here. One here. And then we'll put in, oops, like some kind of guardian mini boss right before the main boss. That makes sense. And then there would obviously be the main lich or whatever right there in the center. So I think that's good. I think we're done. So, Thank you for hanging out, and we'll see you later. Once I figure out how to turn